dear ones. This is Miss Gigi. How are you on this wonderful, during this entire week of Kwanzaa? I hope that it's going well for you. I really, really do. Um, my video cut off at part two. This is part two of Kujichagalia because I wasn't finished expressing myself and what I had to say. And per the principle of Kwanzaa, self-expression. So part two is the principle of Kujichagalia is naming ourselves, defining ourselves, and create for ourselves and speak for ourselves, which is very important. And I was saying in regards to relationships, especially romantic relationships, and in this season, when lovers feel like it's okay to talk down on you, and you have to create boundaries with your lover, and let him know that, hey, I'm not going to tolerate that foolishness. And there's a Kwanzaa principle that says you can't mistreat me, and it's Kuju Changalia, self-determination, and basically it's you standing up for yourself, and you have a right to put a man in his place when he calls you out of your name, and when he doesn't make you feel like, he doesn't make me feel safe. Like, this relationship doesn't make me feel safe, and you have every right to feel safe. And when it comes to creating for yourself, creating a business, and that's really, really very powerful. Stability for yourself, taking care of yourself, stability, taking care of your family, your children, stability, just making a name for yourself, like in the world, in your career, doing what you're passionate and you love to do. So it's really important that this principle falls in line and that we live out these principles throughout our life. Um, to name ourselves is when we get in touch with our African spirituality and we trace our roots back to Africa, and then the tribe, when you meet the tribe, they go through a naming ceremony, and then you have your African surname. So that's very important, so a part of identity and who you are. And define ourselves, meaning I won't take this. Like, it's certain things that I will accept and what I won't accept. So you define your standards and your boundaries, and you define that, and that's becomes part of who you are, a part of what you will and will not tolerate. And you have to know your standards and your boundaries, and you got to know how to enforce them when someone steps out of line, and not just lovers, but just in relationships in general. Put people in their place when they step out of line, across a boundary, or make you feel comfortable. And these friends that a lot of people like to, I keep seeing on social media, there's a lot of fake friends, a lot of people are befriending people um because they have nobody to be friends with, and so they'll just accept any friendship, and then these friendships fall apart, and then the friends are fighting and they're setting you up, and then it's like a lot of toxic stuff going on. So in regards to be careful who you yoke yourself with, and define your standards and your boundaries. See, that things like that happens when you don't know who you are, when you accept anything from anybody just to be in a relationship or just to have a friendship. So you have to really, really be firm in your boundaries. And as a Capricorn, I know how to set boundaries. And in my friendships, I'm gonna say something. This doesn't make me feel good. I'm saying no. Like, I'm January 18th. That's my birthday. And so I'm gonna let you know, like, if I don't like it anymore, if I don't want it anymore, like, I'm done. Like, I will, if this hurts me, and so this no longer serving me, I let them know. So, um so find out what's blocking your blessings and remove them from your life, because people, places, and things, they have, thoughts and ideas, and you don't even know what it is that person really thinks and feels about you. And then all of a sudden, your blessings are withheld from you because you have toxic, negative people in your energy who don't really like you or don't really love you. That man says he loves you, and he's probably setting you up to use you. There's a lot of homosexuals going on, and so they don't really love themselves. And so just this principle of Kwanzaa is so very powerful. I had to come back and do a part 2 for you. All right, royal ones, let me know what you think about these principles of Kwanzaa and how you're celebrating, and how does it make you feel? Each principle, how does each principle make you feel, and how does it relate to you? All right, royal ones, talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Bye.